aboard!
Welcome to the California State University Dominguez Hills Foundation Travel Policy. Whether you're traveling near or far for business, you can be reimbursed for your expenses, including transportation expenses, meals, and lodging. Here's a quick overview of the California State University Dominguez Hills Foundation Travel Policy and what you'll need to file a travel claim form. To read the full policy, go to www.csudhfoundation.org. Make sure you submit your claim form within 30 days from the date of travel in order to be reimbursed. You'll need the following: the dates and times of your travel, original receipts, a statement of the purpose of each trip, including a justification of the demonstrable benefit the trip has to the foundation or university. For example, 2-day conference and workshop on integrating new technology in the classroom. Went to the Bahamas to get a tan is not acceptable. And of course, we encourage you to obtain government rates for savings on airlines, hotels, and rental cars. Although you might like to take a friend or spouse, you will not be reimbursed for expenses for non-essential individuals traveling with you unless deemed necessary and approved in advance. Transportation expenses include charges essential for travel, such as private car mileage allowances, overnight and day parking, road tolls, taxi or bus fares, rental cars, and airfare. You will not be reimbursed for traffic or parking fines. If you are authorized to use your personal vehicle, you can claim the CSU Standard Business Mileage Reimbursement Rate. You must have personal automobile liability insurance, and your car must be in safe mechanical condition. Be sure to list the license number of the vehicle as well as the name of each employee being transported. You must have completed the university's Defensive Driving Certification Program. Reimbursement for a rental vehicle includes gasoline charges when accompanied by a receipt. Reimbursement does not include expenses for a damage waiver, which is not required when renting from an authorized rental agency. You must make your own flight arrangements at the most cost-effective price. Payment for coach class airfare should be made on your personal credit card or corporate government credit card. If using a corporate credit card, get prior approval from your supervisor. A copy of the travel receipt and the credit card statement should be attached to the travel claim form. You aren't reimbursed if the credit card statement is paid directly by the foundation. Allowable extra charges include the now common checked baggage fee or fees for itinerary changes. Good news! You may accrue your own frequent flyer mileage for trips taken on official business. You won't be reimbursed for tickets purchased with frequent flyer miles, but you can use your airline miles to upgrade as long as the airfare purchased is the lowest available economy class airfare. Note the source of the upgrade on the travel expense form and enjoy the extra legroom and hot towelettes. You won't be reimbursed for membership in airline clubs unless an extraordinary amount of business travel is required as part of your job and you have approval by the executive director. Thinking of traveling on a privately owned aircraft? Lucky you! But you will need prior approval from the university's risk manager and the foundation chief financial officer. And you will need to list the license number of the vehicle, as well as the name of each employee being transported. Using pesos, yen, euros, or rupees? Receipts in a foreign currency must be accompanied with a foreign travel exchange rate conversion table for the date on which the goods or services were received. If you plan to drive a vehicle in a foreign country, the employee must complete a travel notification form and approval by your supervisor. Contact the university risk manager for questions about foreign travel insurance requirements for your flight. Travel advances may be approved under extraordinary circumstances. If allowable, the travel advance must be reasonably calculated and must be approved in advance by the employee's supervisor and managing director. If approved, a travel advance form must be submitted no earlier than 60 days prior to actual travel dates. When you conduct official business during a meal, you may be reimbursed if you have an itemized receipt and an approved check request form. Meals during official business travel are subject to the daily maximum meals and incidentals reimbursement cap. If attending a conference or workshop and the registration fee for an event includes meals, you don't claim meals. If you need an alternate meal for health reasons, include the reason and a receipt for that meal. Bon appetit! We've given you many of the basics about the California State University Dominguez Hills Foundation Travel Policy. But there's much more, including how to fill out expenses when paying for a group of people, emergency purchases, travel for job candidates, auto accidents, lost receipts, and other important information. Please read the full policy at www.csudhfoundation.org.